From Sierra Leone, Agatha Ada Levi.
I need to get the contact.
It is only in Sierra Leone when a girl is raped, she is name tagged instead of her rapist. It is only in Sierra Leone rape is seen as normal and victims are left to live with the stigma for the rest of their lives. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Agatha Ada Levi, a Rockham Mandela Washington Fellow 2017, and I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm here this morning to tell you this true story of an African child. At the age of 3, I was abandoned by a man whom I've known to be my dad just because he thinks I doesn't look like him. And so, I was single-handedly raised by my mother, who was a fishmonger by then. At age 10, I lost my mother. I then had to roam from one relative to another just to acquire education. Finally, in 2011, I gained admission into a university program, having waited for 5 years after my high school examination. There I thought my sorrow is over. There I thought my rejection and pain is over. But unfortunately, pain came knocking at my door for the third time. Bam! And so they enter, ordering if I move, they will kill me and my 4-year-old son, who was fast asleep by then. They took out a long knife and placed it on the throat of my son, asking me to have sex with them. And so, violently and forcefully, 4 of them had sex with me that night. The news of my rape spread all over my community, and people started name tagging me as I passed by their houses to go to the police to acquire medical reports to go and see the doctor. There and then I realized it is only in Sierra Leone a victim is name tagged instead of encouraged. According to the Rainbow Center, an initiative which supports rape victims in Sierra Leone, 1,376 rape cases were reported in 2016, and this shows an increase from the 972 cases reported in 2015. And also, according to the United Nations Sierra Leone's country report, it was reported that not a single suspect was convicted for these cases, and only 20% of victims get access to medical facility and psychosocial support. This clearly shows it is only in Sierra Leone we are left to bear the shame, trauma, and stigma for the rest of their lives. My quest is to change that narrative, because I've realized it is not only in Sierra Leone, but it is all over Africa. At times, I am emotional, because this story is the story of a girl in the deep Fakais of Nigeria. It's the story of a girl in the Tenga of Burkina Faso, and the story of a girl in the small village in Zimbabwe. I never thought I could be this bold to share my story, but I then realized Yali is my strength. I am a bold woman. You people are my strength. I have 1,000 brothers and sisters from Africa. And I believe when young people with talent come together to perform attacks, they are unstoppable. And this is how I feel in your midst today. And so, I call on us to work collectively through community engagement, policies and women empowerment to end violence against women and girls in Africa. I I craved your Ubuntu support to join the call. Rise up and pledge to stop violence against women and girls in Africa. As we stand, this is a call for us all to join the campaign and go back to our communities and stop rape, stop sexual assault, stop violence against women and girls in Africa.
That was incredible.